The Stoic Reset, how to start the new year unbreakable. The new year arrives with promises whispered everywhere. This will be my year. I'll finally change. Things will be different now. But if you're honest with yourself, you've heard these promises before. You've watched years turn over like pages in a book, while the same patterns repeated themselves: stress, disappointment, burnout, emotional exhaustion, and the quiet feeling that life is happening to you instead of for you. If this sounds familiar, watch this video until the end to see how this year can be different for you and can turn out to be your best year through Stoicism. Stoicism does not begin the year with hype. It begins with truth. And the truth is this: a new year does not make you stronger. A new mindset does. This is the Stoic Reset, a way to step into the year not with fragile motivation, but with inner stability. Not hoping the year will be kind to you, but knowing that whatever it brings, you will not be broken by it. Why most New Year resolutions fail. Every January, millions of people set goals rooted in external outcomes. More money, better bodies, more success, better relationships. Yet by February, most of these resolutions quietly collapse. Why? Because they depend on circumstances. Stoicism teaches a fundamental truth. If your peace depends on outcomes, you will always be at war. When motivation fades, when obstacles appear, when life disrupts your plans as it always does, externally driven goals fall apart. The Stoic approach does something radical. It shifts your focus from what you want to happen to who you choose to become. You do not control the year. You control your response to it. That is where true power begins. The Stoic Reset, a shift from hope to strength. Stoicism does not promise an easy year. It promises something better. It promises that pain will not destroy you. Chaos will not control you. Other people will not own your emotions. Failure will not define you. A Stoic Reset is not about becoming emotionless. It's about becoming unshakable. It asks one simple question: who must I become so that no external event can steal my peace? The answer lies in three foundational Stoic principles. 1. Master the only thing you truly control. At the heart of Stoicism is a life-changing distinction. Some things are within your control. Some things are not. Your thoughts, judgments, actions, effort, and character, these belong to you. Other people's behavior, the economy, the past, the future, luck, timing, these do not. Most suffering comes from confusing the two. You stress over things you cannot command. You neglect the things you can shape. The Stoic Reset begins by reclaiming ownership of your inner world. Ask yourself, am I spending energy trying to control outcomes? Or am I refining my character and discipline? When you shift your focus inward, something powerful happens. Life loses its ability to emotionally hijack you. You stop begging circumstances to cooperate. You start standing firm regardless. 2. Redefine what success means. Modern culture defines success as accumulation. More money, more validation, more recognition. Stoicism defines success differently. Success is living in alignment with your values regardless of reward. A Stoic asks, did I act with integrity today? Did I respond with reason instead of impulse? Did I do my duty without resentment? This is why Stoics remain calm when others panic. They measure their lives by effort, not applause. In the new year, redefine your goals. Instead of, I want to be happy, choose, I will act with virtue. Instead of, I want to win, choose, I will give my best effort. Instead of, I want approval, choose, I will be honest. When success depends on your character, it can never be taken from you. 3. Use adversity as training, not punishment. Most people ask, why is this happening to me? A Stoic asks, what is this teaching me? Pain, difficulty, setbacks, and loss are not interruptions to life. They are life. The Stoic Reset reframes adversity as resistance training for the soul. Every challenge asks you, can you remain calm? Can you act wisely? Can you endure without bitterness? This mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth. What once felt like suffering becomes strength-building. You stop fearing hardship. You start expecting it and preparing for it. Negative visualization. Preparing the mind for reality. One of the most misunderstood Stoic practices is negative visualization. It is not pessimism, it is preparation. Instead of pretending everything will go well, Stoics calmly imagine what could go wrong, not to dwell in fear, but to reduce shock when life unfolds imperfectly. This practice builds emotional resilience, reduces anxiety, increases gratitude for what you have. When you've already faced difficulty in your mind, reality feels lighter. You become less reactive, more grounded, and harder to destabilize. Emotional discipline. Responding. Instead of reacting, most damage in life is done in moments of emotional impulsivity. Words spoken in anger, decisions made in fear, actions driven by ego. Stoicism trains you to pause. Between stimulus and response lies a space. That space is where freedom lives. The Stoic Reset teaches you to feel emotions without being ruled by them, observe thoughts without obeying them, choose responses that align with your values. You don't suppress emotions, you master them, and mastery creates peace. Detach from external validation. One of the greatest sources of modern suffering is the hunger for validation. Likes, praise, approval, recognition. Stoicism exposes the danger here. If your self-worth depends on others, you will always be vulnerable. The Stoic Reset calls you back to internal validation. Ask, did I live honestly today? Did I keep my word? Did I act according to my principles? When your approval comes from within, external opinions lose their power. You stop performing, you start living. Daily Stoic practices for the new year. Stoicism is not philosophy for reading, it is philosophy for living. Here are simple daily practices to embody the Stoic Reset. Morning intention. Begin each day by reminding yourself, I will face challenges. I will meet them with reason. I will control my actions, not outcomes. Evening reflection. At night, ask, what did I do well? Where did I act poorly? How can I improve tomorrow? Voluntary discomfort. Occasionally choose discomfort, cold showers, fasting, discipline to remind yourself you need less than you think. You are stronger than you believe. These small practices compound into immense inner strength. Let go of the illusion of control. The Stoic Reset requires surrender not to weakness, but to reality. You cannot control how others behave, what the future brings, how the world unfolds, but you can control your character, your response, your effort. Let go of the illusion that life should be easy. Accept that difficulty is part of the design. When you stop fighting reality, peace follows, becoming unbreakable. To be unbreakable does not mean you will never struggle. It means you bend without shattering, you endure without resentment, you adapt without losing yourself. An unbreakable person is not fearless. They are prepared. They understand that pain is temporary, character is permanent, and peace comes from within. The Stoic promise for the new year. The Stoic Reset does not promise that life will be fair, that plans will succeed, that others will change. It promises something far more valuable. You will. You will become steadier. You will become calmer. You will become harder to disturb and easier to trust yourself. No matter what this year brings, loss or success, chaos or calm, you will remain standing. Not because the world was kind, but because you were disciplined. Final reflection. As the new year begins, ask yourself one question. What kind of person do I want to be when things go wrong? Stoicism does not offer escape. It offers strength. And strength is the greatest gift you can carry into any year. Start the year unbreakable, not by controlling the world, but by mastering yourself. If you want more Stoic videos to have a successful new year and ultimately a better life, subscribe to the Stoic University for more.